Hey guys, Mike here from MotoMule. In today's video, you're going to see how we got the buggy stripped down to this point, and it is stripped down like this so that we can fully weld the frame. The push is on. I've got to get this thing back together, running, driving. I really want to test it out for Labor Day weekend. We got plans to go camping out on the sand dunes, and I really want to take this thing and give it a good rip. Alright, so let's get to welding. I did do a few things to get it ready to fully weld. For example, I added these little brackets here to keep this from being a cantilevered situation. Before it was just this bolt in there without this outer support. So I added those on both sides. I also added a few gussets, little support tubes to the pedal assembly, so when you get on the brakes real hard, it won't flex that bracket. And another thing I did to get this thing ready to fully weld, see if I can get the camera in there, I added these front motor mounts. Before I only had the mounts on the back of the engine, and now I've got some nice mounts on the front as well. Okay, that's enough talking. Let's roll this thing in the shop, pull it apart so we can fully weld it.
doing now, Dad?
So I'm making some spacers. Heat does funny things to metal. So I'm going to make some of these spacers that go between tabs that something fits into. So I can slide the spacer in there, put a bolt through, clamp it in place, and then when I weld it, hopefully things won't move too much. So I made these shock tabs out of fairly thin material to save weight, but they're not going to be strong enough for the impact that the shock puts to the bolt in this bracket. So I made some small plates that I'm just welding on here to make it to where the bolt can't wallow the shape of that hole in these thinner brackets here. Okay, here. Do you see the center line of the buggy? Mm-hmm. Okay. I want the center line to pass through those two wood blocks, okay? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to pick it up. I want you to move it that way. Ready? Okay. Good job. You'll just go straight in, Jace, okay? I'm going to pick it up. You just slide it straight in. You ready?
Go. Sit down.
Good job. All right. Here it is.
Rolling it out.
First time outside, fully welded. Okay, don't let it start rolling down the hill. Alright guys, as with most things, that took way longer than I expected, but we have a fully welded chassis. Now we can take this pile of parts over here, put it back onto the chassis, and we can finally take this thing for a test ride. Alright guys, we're going to end this video right here. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the future episodes of this build. And if this is the first episode of this golf cart build that you've watched, be sure to go back and watch the other ones. On the main page of my YouTube channel, there's a couple playlists for this and a couple other buggy projects that we've got in progress. All right, we're going to continue working on this at warp speed because I really want to get it done and take it to the sand dunes before this summer ends. So, all right, until next time.